Hello everybody, it's Cam, and we have a bunch of news for expansion 3 of Back 4 Blood. The third and possible final expansion of this game will be coming out on December 6th, and it's going to be called River of Blood. This expansion will give us Act 6, which will consist of 5 levels. It will also give us new weapons, accessories, and cards, along with new Ridden, plus 2 variants, a bunch of skins, and most importantly, Jeff. Oh yes, and Jeff comes along with the new cleaner, Tala. We'll talk about the new cards and accessories in a second, but first let's talk about the new cleaner and her abilities. Tala's attacks are going to cause targets to bleed. The only other thing in the game that can do this is the claw melee weapon, so it will be pretty cool that she can do it with any weapon in the game. Tala will also come along with Jeff, a friendly tall boy that can be called by anyone on the team with a whistle. So this means Jeff will not always be around, and he'll work more like an offensive accessory, where you use the whistle, he'll come in, he'll help you out for a second, and then I guess he just wanders away. I'm not too sure on that one. But lastly, her team effect is she adds 1 warp chest to every map and 1 whistle. So with this, toolkits are going to be even more important because you can use a toolkit to remove the negative effects of a warp chest, and if you're guaranteed to have a warp chest in every level, you should probably think about bringing an extra toolkit for that chest. As for the whistle, I am most interested to know what happens if all 4 people on the team blow the whistle at the same time. Can you have 4 Jeffs? We do also see Tala holding a bow, so I'm wondering if she will start with a bow as her secondary, and if so, I'm really hoping they give the bow some love in this next update, because I feel like it could use it. Next up, they're talking about melee attachments. This is really cool. We don't really know what the attachments are going to do. Probably give you more stumble and damage, along with whatever else. Don't really know too much, so let's move on. Getting into the new 8 cards that they've shown off. We have Wasteland Chef, Sonic Disruptor, Ether Bomb, Empowered Assault, Phosphorus Tipped, Cleansing Fire, Drone Spotter, and Hazmat Specialist. Wasteland Chef is actually a really interesting card. You will be able to create meals when you melee food items. You will either create a gourmet dinner or a mediocre meal, and the odds of creating the dinner will increase if you're using the combat knife, which is pretty cool. Sonic Disruptor emits a pulse that deals heavy stumble damage to nearby enemies and has a chance to knock off armor. This is going to disable your offensive slot, and it will cost 75 SMG ammo. Ether Bomb attracts Ridden to you for 7 seconds. And it also slows you down by 50%. This seems like something only a melee player would want to use. It replaces your support slot, and it costs 50 AR ammo. Empowered Assault makes it so you have a guaranteed stubble on the next mutation that you shoot after you kill a mutation. It also gives a team effect of plus 5% team stumble damage. Phosphorus Tipped will give you an increasing chance to set things on fire the longer you're shooting for. Cleansing Fire will give you plus 5% damage resistance, stacking up to 5 times, lasting up to 15 seconds, whenever you're on fire. This fire will also remove most negative status effects, and this card gives you plus 40% fire resistance. Drone Spotter marks nearby mutations every 7 seconds, and you gain a 20% chance to negate damage while active. This will replace your quick slot, it costs 20 sniper ammo, and it is a fragile type card. Hazmat Specialist will give you 35% acid resistance. Your bait jars do direct damage to targets and can hit weak spots. And the team effect makes it so whenever you kill a special that's covered with the bait from a bait jar, it creates another bait jar. You can have endless bait jars. Alright, now let's talk about the parts that weren't shared on Twitter. These are achievements for Back 4 Blood that were added to Steam, which are giving us some hints as to what we're going to see in the next update. First on the list, we see the achievement and the Law 1, which you will get for landing a final blow on a boss mutation with the Law. Law is referring to the M72 Law, which is a rocket launcher. That's right, this update is going to add a rocket launcher into the game. So I don't remember how many parts Walker said he would give up for a rocket launcher, but he's about to need to pay up. Next, we see a few achievements talking about Trial of the Worm. One of them talking about getting a score of at least 100,000, and the other one talking about playing this mode with a modifier of at least 20 times. So it does seem like we're getting a new kind of mode, and I'm wondering if this is going to be a survival type mode where it will be endless. Next we see the achievement called Constant Vigilance, which we would get for killing a variant of the Sentinel. So this is the name of the new Ridden they're adding to the game. And similar to every other kind of ridden in this game, such as the tall boy having a bruiser variant, the sentinel will have 2 different variants with different abilities. And then we see an achievement called Hard Boiled, which you will get for beating the Harbinger without using the law. So yes, that does mean that at the end of this act, we're most likely going to have a boss fight, maybe similar to the one in Act 4, not too sure, but this boss fight we will be given a rocket launcher, so it does seem like it's going to be a tough one. And then lastly, not very important, we get an achievement for blowing up food with the rocket launcher. So it does seem like in this new update, you're going to be able to destroy food with explosives. Maybe it's just the rocket launcher, but possibly it could be grenades as well. And to end off the video, yes, they are adding a flamethrower, but if you've been following this channel for a while, you would already have known that the flamethrower was being added because we made a video about it a while ago and we even put it in the game. So if you haven't seen that and you want to check out the flamethrower before December 6th, go ahead and click that. It's probably in the top right now. And then maybe check out another one of our videos if you want. There are 3 of us that run the Smoovers channel, and we do make videos on a bunch of different games. So I'm sure there's something you might enjoy. If I missed anything, please put it in the comments. And until next time, have a good one, everybody.